My love of film began at a pretty young age. In fact, thinking back about it, I have vivid memories of watching certain movies with my family, especially with my dad and then with my older brother too. I remember staying up late. I think it was on Saturday nights. My brother and I would watch a creature feature where we're seeing things like Godzilla and Gamera and some of these other shows at the time were pretty ridiculous, but we really enjoyed that, and it's a special memory for me thinking back on those things, spending time together as a family. And so I think I always enjoyed the movies, the spectacle of it, because that family element that you had. And as I got older and went off to college, actually I started working at a movie theater and eventually became a manager there. And one day I met this young lady who would eventually become my wife, and movies have always been a part of our relationship. Again, meeting in a movie theater. So we loved going to movies together, and of course, at that time I was thinking, the only reason they make movies is because they make money. That's why they do it. And as I grew in my faith more and more, I realized, that is part of it. But a lot of these directors and producers and even the actors and actresses, they have a message, an agenda that they want to push. And so we started to analyze those things much more. And as my wife and I, as we watch movies, yes, we've always had certain standards that there's certain things we're not going to watch. But even in the movies that we do choose to watch, we start picking out all of these different ideas that are being promoted, whether they're good or bad. And so through that, you can see the power that film has. It is such a powerful medium because you're getting the audio and the visual and so many other aspects, and it's really the language of our culture. There are so many people who even communicate through what we call movie speak. They'll quote certain lines from certain movies, and other people will instantly know what you're talking about just because those things are so iconic. And so it's been such a big part of our culture. And if we want to reach people in that culture, a lot of times we have to understand where they're coming from. And so that's one of the reasons my wife and I have continued to watch certain movies, and so that we can understand where people are coming from, how we can best reach them with the gospel of Jesus Christ, because ultimately that's the most important message that can be shared. And we want to make sure that we're able to do that effectively and communicate with a culture that is so desperately needs Him.